There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's your soul, but could you bottle it up?
Hey guys, I hope you are having a wonderful week. And I'm talking to you today about 3 of my favorite F words. I also wrote a blog about this, and I'm focusing only on 3, which is fun, fulfillment, and freedom. And these words have become kind of my personal mantras right now because for the last about year, I've been kind of a job gypsy as I've been growing my space on the internet, as I've been growing my writing, as I've been growing as a person, as I've been trying to search for how is it that I do what I do, what is my dharma, what is my journey, what is my purpose here. I've been kind of floating around and trying different things, and recently I got something temporarily and it's about to end. So the job that I have currently is about to end. And as I continue to do what I do on the internet, sometimes I get asked this question of like, well, what's going to come next? And I really decided to allow myself to embrace this job gypsy feeling by viewing it all as just this beautiful adventure that I'm having. And when I think of what comes next, these 3 words came to my mind. Whatever comes next in my life, and it doesn't necessarily have to come in the form of a job, but I want it to be fun. I want to feel fulfilled, and I want to feel free when I do it. And really the trick is to focus on how I'm having those 3 things in my life already. So instead of having the anticipation and the anxiety that could potentially be there about, what's going to come next, am I going to get another job, or what am I going to do? I know that I'm going to continue to do what I do that I love, is talking to you guys and writing. But when it comes to other things, there's this feeling of, well, what about this and what about that, and how is this going to get taken care of? So I told myself, you're going to focus on the way that you feel. And this is a huge teaching in many different spiritual practices. I really like to get it from the Abraham Hicks teachings, which is huge about how are you feeling in any moment. And this has helped me a lot because I choose my feelings. And as I choose my feelings, I notice that I manifest, or I bring different things in. And it's really from a moment-to-moment basis. So instead of seeing it from a means to an end, it's just of like, I just want to feel good right now. I just want to feel like I'm having fun right now. I just want to feel fulfilled right now, whatever it is that I'm doing. So in this moment, I would say this is totally fun. This is totally fulfilling. And I feel totally free because this is just where I come on the screen and I just, talk about about whatever my heart desires to share with you today. And as I do this one moment, then the next moment will come along. I think something beautiful that just happened too is I just watched the beautiful teacher and author and a dear friend, Gabby Bernstein. I was watching her little vlog from Paris. And she's got this beautiful message that she's talking about how she just got engaged. And of course she addresses this issue of wanting to control that and how she really let that go. And something that really stuck that she said that was beautiful. And I never really had heard it said that way. So it just kind of, I could feel it's the universe really giving me a message, was to let the universe surprise you. And I thought that was a beautiful quote because I thought, I never thought of it that way. But many times when we are in this process of what's next, or when is this thing that I want gonna come, or how is it gonna come, or who's gonna bring it to me, or whatever it is that we're trying to do in life, or how we're gonna get there. She was talking about a relationship, but she also addressed that it could be applied to a job, a career, to anything really. We kind of interfere and we get in the way, and I never would have thought about it that way. But yeah, there's an element of surprise when you don't know that comes with that. So you can get excited about the feeling of like, how is for me fun going to come next? How is fulfillment going to come? How is freedom going to come? And I think it was the perfect thing I needed to hear, because already I've been trying to focus on my feelings in order to manifest whatever's going to come next, and more so focus on not how it's going to look like. And she addressed this is also a teaching in the Course in Miracles. It really talks about focusing on the content versus the way it's going to look. So it's very similar in the sense that you're focusing on the inside stuff, on the love, on the how do you feel. So when I'm focusing on the fun, the fulfillment, and the freedom, I'm not too concerned about, well, where's the job going to come, or am I going to get a job, or what am I going to do? I'm so delighted and having so much excitement just as I am right now that I can let go and say, okay, well, however this comes, I trust that it's going to come in a wonderful way. And I think that's why what she said was so amazing, because I thought, yeah, it's beautiful to let the universe surprise you. It's beautiful to let go and say, hey, you know, how are you going to show up for me in this particular way, and what are you going to do? And it's true that it always comes up in a better way than I would have ever imagined. And I am sure that happens for you too, when you're able to let go, that it shows up in a way that you could have never possibly imagined. So I encourage you to focus on the feeling of whatever it is that you want, and focus on what is present already. So not the feeling of how it's going to come, but the feeling of how is it already in your life, whatever it may be. If it's, you know, if it's abundance, if it's a relationship, if it's love, if it's like me, that I'm talking about freedom and fulfillment. It's a great way to really allow yourself to let go, because you realize that in any given moment you're not lacking, that everything that you desire is already inside of you. It's already there. And the more you're able to cultivate it within you, you know, eventually the universe has no other option but to reflect it back to you in a physical form. But if you're focused on the physical form, then you block the inside feeling, and you're not able to give yourself the space, and then you start interfering and manipulating and getting in the way of whatever it is you're trying to bring. So I encourage you to really focus on the feeling in which you're having, and have lots of fun doing that. Having fun always helps. And have a wonderful week. Bye.